It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. I think I shrunk. I think my chair shrunk. Okay, you gotta stop doing that. It's time. All over my hand. Welcome to all our friends in LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago, all over where you can watch us. Today is going to be a very interesting show because I don't know what the hell we're doing.
Do you ever?
I do sometimes.
How's that new?
And there you go. And the voice of reasoning is on the set. I was like, I'm sorry.
The voice of reason. Well, we were originally going to have a producer show, and then we met with Dawn yesterday, who served a lovely lunch. So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
And said, well, we need to spotlight the sparkle of life and the Sparkle Train.
Yes, and her hairy jacket.
You know what I'm thinking?
My hairy jacket.
What's it called? The Soul Train? We could do like a Soul Train, Sparkle Train kind of commercial vibe to her spot.
Soul Train.
You got that? Soul Train?
Soul Train.
I got that.
Soul
Okay,
Train.
that mic is not on.
Maybe the
Soul
light's
Train.
not on. The Soul Train.
Soul Train.
Right, didn't that just like come to
I'm
your
on
mind?
that.
The Soul
He's on.
Train, the Sparkle Train,
You remember
Sparkle of
Soul Train?
Life? Sure.
You remember Soul Train?
No.
Too young.
I think they had reruns during the late 90s.
That's a yes or no answer. Did you ever see it?
Yes,
what you guys said.
yes,
You
yes,
did.
yes.
Okay,
It
that's
showed
it.
after
That's-
Saturday morning
that's-
cartoons.
That's it. Yes.
He
Yes,
wasn't even
right.
born at that time.
There's a lot of things. I wasn't born when they were I Love Lucy either. I saw it. Right?
Right.
You
exactly.
saw Soul Train?
No.
You know what a Soul Train is? No. Oops. Do you know? Soul Train was a show.
Was a show.
It was
I'm
a
sorry.
show.
It was a show. They're not from the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, lasted all
Okay,
up
Soul
to
Train was a real
2000s.
cool show. Right? It was people dancing. What was the name of the white show? There
You know
was a black
you ever
show?
saw the
Solid
movie
Gold.
Hairspray?
Yeah.
Soul Train.
Okay.
Solid Gold. Freddie
No,
was
no,
the other one.
no. Before American Bandstand.
American Bandstand.
That's
AB. American Bandstand was American Bandstand went at it with Soul Train. So there was a white cluster of dancers and there was a black cluster of dancers.
And
pretty
guess
much,
who
right?
won?
Soul Train.
The
won.
better dancers.
Soul.
The better.
Don Cornelius.
Don Cornelius is the one that did Soul Train. Remember, he was the guy. He used to come on. He was real tall. He said, "And this is Don Cornelius." Yeah,
Your
how can you
father-in-law
forget
is
that?
so cool, Steve-O.
What?
He's like the coolest father-in-law like ever, I think.
My pops?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A lot you don't know about him.
Yeah, I don't think I know a whole lot about
Make
him,
sure
but
that
every
mic
time
is
he's
on.
here,
Or we
he's...
never hear you. It's not on. Turn his mic is on. Or then hit the other button. Say that again. No, it's on. It's on. Say that again.
I said,
Talk into
you
it.
you may not want to know all these details.
We shall see.
Oh, I don't know.
I appreciate it.
Now, it's kind of cool that we're talking about music because last night we did a show, and we have to hurry up because she has to leave. Last night we did a show. I'm talking to myself, I'm talking out loud. And last night there was a Latino in the studio. And I grew up when Latin music was beginning to get popular in New York City in the 70s. And my brother played for Santana and all these groups. But this guy was laying bombs on me. Tito Puente and Hector Lavoe and all these guys from the day. Yes. And he knows the ones that are alive that didn't jump off a building. He knows the ones that are left. And he's bringing them onto the set. So I was like, my eyes were this wide. I'm like, is this
What,
guy
terrible.
for real?
Wow, my mom should wait to leave next month.
Your mom
should
is
come
gonna
back.
end up coming back to me if he brings half the people he said he's
Your
bringing.
mom's coming back.
I'm
I
gonna tell you.
guys bring grandma. She probably knows them way better than my parents do.
Well, I got to meet a lot of these guys when they were younger, and now they're a little bit older, but they still are the pulse of Latin music. And he's going to bring them in. He wants to do something in Spanish. He even there's a guy that was on the radio, was very famous, and the guy was very colorful. He's going to bring this guy as well. So it's funny because we had these throwbacks with music and everything else. Music is something that never dies.
How did you get off my track of Soul Train to the Sparkle of Life
Oh my
train
God,
to
right?
the Latin
Way
music of
off
last
train.
night's show?
Better
He's
topic.
riding the F
He
train.
found a better topic. That's why.
Because what I am thinking of doing,
And
now
I
that
bring,
you so eloquently brought it
and I bring
back,
you back to our people.
is that May 1st we are going to be on the Bright Line,
There you have it.
which is now Virgin.
Woo, that was a long ride.
Virgin. Hey, how
That
you
was a
doing?
long train
Every
ride.
time you come in here, make a little noise. Jesus, you're like a stealth. You scare me. Did you see her walk in?
I did.
Too busy talking about the
Don't mind the noise behind me. May 1st, we are going to be taking the Bright Line.
Virgin.
Now, whatever, the Virgin Bright Line, I don't give a whatever it's called. It is a
Right
train.
now
It
it's
goes on a
Brightline.
We're
track.
taking the train.
Tomorrow's
May
going to be the
1st.
Starlight Express.
Right.
Oh, I like that.
That
It's
was on
copyright.
Broadway.
I know, but we can name like your whole Sparkle Light Express or something on Wednesday. We need to like hashtag Wednesday. We need to get it out
Can I
there.
tell you my idea?
Yes, please.
Steve, are you going to be on that train?
No.
What time is the train?
From 11 to 2.
What time are you here?
Oh, 11 to 2?
Yeah, it's not at
I
night.
can do that.
Yay!
Yeah, no, I can do that.
I'm going to tell you, I want to play
I
a
have to be
game.
in Miami at 6
Take
You
the
got
train
plenty of
down.
time. You can take the train down.
with all my equipment.
Well, check it out.
That would be challenging.
You will need the equipment be fine. We'll bring it.
though.
We'll bring it back. But this is what I wanted to do. American Bandstand, they used to do this thing. They used to dance down the corridor, and they used to pick a winner. Remember that? Man, you good. You know what I'm saying? You're scary. This guy's pretty good. So I wanted to do is I have Steve on the train so that when there's a magic word that you pick, when that word is set,
Everybody
Steve plays
dances.
music and everybody can dance because we're not being censored on the train
Why not?
because we are going to tape it.
Oh. Because we're not going live on the train because
No.
there's no Ethernet from
We can't go
from God
live.
to the cabin.
We
Right.
can't go live because the train is not ready for us to go live. Not yet. We're working on it.
Working on
But
that.
we can do this thing and people start dancing like the tunnel. I think it'll be a riot.
That would be fun.
And that's coming on May 1st. We're going to talk about that. Teddy did a fabulous job yesterday. If you have any questions, give us a call, 888-994-4995. We are in studio today, not on remote. We actually have another place that would like to have us. Pizza District said they would welcome us to come on remote. I'm going to get the cauliflower vegan cheese pizza. Good for
Yum.
Passover. Let's give it a try. Why not? I know there are other people that actually may eat like me, other than Teddy. And Teddy, that matzo crack, I'm just saying, Freddie, you have now converted to our people because
He's one of us now.
you are now one of us.
You must take the monster crack into the tub, take a shower, and come on Jewish. Have you tried the monster crack?
No.
Oh,
you
I
gotta
have
man.
it there. Go get it.
I have to
Yeah.
try it. You
Yeah.
Okay.
Do me a favor, get that bag behind you, and let's hand that out so they don't have to move across the wires.
We've got Don DeMarco with us. We've got a semi-producer show. We've got Teddy. We've got Hector. Matt is doing some editing. He's got a mic in the other room. And we're going to talk. I want to talk a little bit first, though, about what you're doing with Dawn and Sparkle of Life. You did a spot yesterday.
Yes.
Tell me what you're envisioning.
I want it to be emotional because it's an emotional story and it's really close to you, and obviously you know it better than anyone else. And when you gave me the script and when I read it, when I read you have the picture of Rosie above your station and the quote about Sparkle of Life and all the charities that you give to, I want it to embody that, and I want to show all the beautiful jewelry you make because as Dawn and Freddie are wearing, it is amazingly gorgeous and I love it. And I want to let everyone know that you can buy it on your V card.
Yes. Absolutely.
And, yeah.
Wait a minute. What am I wearing?
Don't one of Dawn's pieces?
Sparkle of
Hello.
Life.
Oh, the piece here.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said clothing or something.
Oh, that's coming in the
Oh,
next
no,
hour.
not yet.
Oh, yeah? Okay. And continue.
Let me interject, but no.
So nice to have you participate in this show today,
I'm,
Freddie.
I'm listening. I'm sharing it out.
Dawn, tell us what the whole mission is of next Wednesday.
Well, it's basically to raise money for the Rosie Foundation. And the Rosie Foundation grants money to non-for-profits whose focus is children with cancer and animal rescue. And also to promote and sell the Sparkle of Life jewelry that I have, that we will give 10% back to the Rosie Foundation on every sale.
And for those of you who don't know, because we always have so much fun with Dawn Sparkle giggles over here, and we laugh, and her jewelry is spectacular, and my wand, and everything Dawn creates is absolutely remarkable. And every time you buy a piece of jewelry from Dawn, a percentage goes back to the Rosie Foundation.
Or
And-
other foundations. It's not necessarily.
but you
that's
distribute
specific.
from
Sure.
within, right?
Yes,
so it goes
absolutely.
to Rosie, and then it gets distributed. A year ago, I saw that.
Right.
That's when you had everybody on under the umbrella of the Rosie Foundation.
That is correct.
But I don't know if people understand who Rosie is.
Well, Rosie is my niece. She lived out in California. It's Northern California. At the time she was diagnosed, she was 11 years old. And she went through chemo and radiation for about 2 years. And after that, Make-A-Wish granted her a wish. And her wish was to come to Disney World in July. Hello, July, hot as you know what. But when I saw my niece literally fighting for her life, and she wore the bandana, she chose not to wear a wig. She didn't have any eyebrows or eyelashes, and she was a little intimidated at first when she met all her cousins and aunts and uncles. But after a while, she opened up, and we just had a blast. And so that's what really drives me to do what I do, is because of Rosie.
And on Wednesday, you can still buy your tickets, and you should still buy your tickets. You can go to Eventbrite. You can also go to Facebook on
Right.
Sparkle of Life, and it clicks over to the Eventbrite site. You can purchase your tickets. They're $62.
Yes.
Tell us about the day.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to meet at Brightline on 501 Avernia Street in
And
West
don't
Palm.
park on the other side of the tracks.
No. There's
There's
a
parking
building that
lots.
they have parking specifically for them, and for the attendees, I will be sending that information out. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to go up to our little private area before we leave for the train at 11:27. We're going to all hang out for a few minutes and then head back on the train. During that time, we're going to showcase the jewelry. Jen G is going to be there, and she's going to show you how to download my card, which you can actually purchase my jewelry through my V card, as well as purchase tickets through the V card. And all you have to do is you text 80800, and in the message you type Sparkle of Life with no spaces and hit send. And then just follow the prompts. It's real easy. The All Aboard event is at the very top. You tap that little sucker and you register and pay for your tickets.
And we have a piece of the day. Dylan, can you show the piece of the day, our Sparkle of the day?
Sparkle of the day.
Sparkle of the day.
Woo!
I had to wear
Isn't that
my version of it.
fabulous?
Freddie, see this piece? This piece is if your necklace and my necklace had
Right.
a baby.
Exactly.
Mama Ollie already thinks you guys is married. Like, don't.
Your necklace and my necklace
Right,
together
Had a big baby.
had a big baby. And that would be it. That would be the creation. We should call that the Brooklyn Cafe.
There you go. Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's actually.
What do you think?
I still
You ever
can't.
see that the therapist?
Left
say,
you
what do you
speechless.
see in this picture?
Yes.
I just felt like that just happened.
And what do you see in this picture? John, tell us about this piece. It is magnificent.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so the chain itself is cubic zirconia links, and then I paired it with London blue quartz, the stones that are framing the actual necklace. The drop piece is mother of pearl encrusted with crystals, and then with a black tassel, beaded tassel.
And how much is this piece?
That-
How much is retail for?
That is $845. That is those elements are yeah. It's
No.
just a stunning piece.
For people listening, is at $8.45.
No.
If it
I
was,
don't
I would
do
have it.
inexpensive jewelry, but some of my pieces are very affordable.
Listen,
This
we have
particular
something for
piece-
everybody. $8.45.
Yeah,
Or
no,
yours.
No. Yeah. No, I don't have anything for $8.40.
I have it. I'll donate it. $8.
Yeah. No.
And your pieces are so beautiful. I wear your pieces all the time, and I was wearing your earrings the other night at Passover, and my husband's staring at them, and he goes, "Oh, what are you looking at?" He says, "Your earrings. Where'd you get those?" So I bought them. He says, "Where'd you get them?" I said, "Don DeMarco, Sparkle of Life, those huge pearls
Yes,
encrusted
I
with
love
the
those.
stones." And he said, "I've been looking at those earrings to get you." He says, "But I just wasn't in our budget." I went, "Well, you should shop where I shop." He said, "They are far more beautiful than anything I
Isn't
have
that
ever seen."
amazing?
And he said he was at the jewelry exchange, and he was during the holidays, during
Wow.
Christmas. And he said the pearls on these far surpassed
Right.
anything he had seen in the Boca Jewelry Exchange.
Yeah.
So you couldn't.
Yeah.
Yes, women empowerment. I told you I buy my own gifts, and apparently I guess I did good because your pieces are magnificent.
See, that's the thing. It's like, you know, you can go into a jeweler, and I have a jeweler that I absolutely love and adore and recommend him all the time. But for me, it's more about the giving back part. So my prices would not be ever that expensive. I mean, I literally don't mark it up as much because I don't have overhead.
Yeah, all you have is the V card, and I think it's
I
a great
have the
overhead
V card.
method.
It's an amazing tool. I love that. And so you have to share the V card, my card, with him. Absolutely.
And to see all the pieces, all you have to do is, like Dawn said, in your message, type in 80800, and in the message, Sparkle of Life, hit send, and all of the pieces that you're going to have for sale. And you're going to have all the pieces on the train, all aboard.
The majority of the pieces will be there. Some of them I don't have in inventory, but you can actually see them, you know, with the V card. But if you want it, you can place the order with me or through the card. So it doesn't matter whether I have it there. But I'm going to have a lot of jewelry there.
And Teddy
Trust
had,
me.
Teddy had an eye-awakening experience with us yesterday,
Yes.
shooting footage and filming, and
Yeah.
at least you didn't follow me. Don't ever follow me in the
Oh my
car, is
God.
all I can say. If I give you
Hello.
directions, don't ever listen to what I tell you, Freddie. Freddie, why are you in a
Columbus.
hole?
I am. I know, right? I'm like in a hole. There's something wrong with this chair. I'm in a hole. My phone's not working. I'm very upset.
It's very disorientating.
But I have to tell you, that chain is magnificent.
Isn't it? Isn't this like the best?
It
I'm
is.
still trying to get over your comment because
Those
now
are
I
your
think
people.
it's a mother or a father chain.
No, I'm just
It's
saying.
my people. Is that the you thing now?
It's a you thing.
You thing?
It's a euphemism.
well, you always say you people.
You people.
So she's just
You
So
people.
now I have you people, and I got that monster crack thing, and the tub, and the shower, and the whole bed, and the bath, and the whole night.
May I touch it? Because it's absolutely beautiful.
Don't touch
Yes,
it.
I'm going to
Don't
anyway.
touch it.
It's so beautiful.
and it
It's
just
really magnificent.
sparkles.
It's a sparkle of life.
It is a sparkle of life.
All right, so check it out. Come on down. Order your tickets May 1st. Have a little fun. Come on down, and we'll be very creative because we have an hour layover in Fort Lauderdale.
It's like 40 minutes because by the time you get everybody.
No, I
down
heard it's
to
gonna
the
be
train-
foggy, so it'll be like an hour.
Okay. Well,
Foggy in Florida in April, in May, yeah.
Be
that's
fogged in.
but that's
Steve, they don't understand the language.
we're in the train station
Right.
though, so it doesn't matter whether it's foggy or not.
So Dawn, on Sunday, you bringing any pieces to the
Oh
show?
yeah,
For
absolutely.
anyone that's listening for New York Sounds or Love
Right.
Bottle events,
Yes.
you'll be at our show.
I will.
And you'll have
Absolutely.
some pieces there to sell as well.
Yes, in fact, I just ordered some stunning pearls from China that are gold encrusted.
It always gets
Oh,
expensive for
shut
me when
up!
I'm with Dawn.
I can't wait to see them. They're coming today.
Now, all your jewelry is made for women,
Except
Yes,
yours.
except for
except for the
yours.
chain. Do you
I'm-
do what they call those things for the shirts?
Cufflinks?
Cufflinks?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You do cufflinks or anything like
You
that?
could.
I could. I just don't know
You
too
always
many men who
wonder
wear
how
cufflinks.
we always get left behind.
The guys always get left
What the
behind.
hell is
You
that
know
all
what it
about?
is? I love sparkle, and not too many men like sparkle.
I love diamond sparkle
Yeah,
cufflinks.
I love diamonds too.
Did you wear cufflinks?
Me? All the time.
Gotta get you a pair of cufflinks then.
I've never seen you in a button-down shirt though.
Well, I do have one. I used to
Find it
wear
right now.
in New York. That's all. I used to have my suits tailored.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, in New York it was a whole different world. But then I came down here and said,
Something
who the hell
casual.
cares? I'm too
That's
hot.
kind
Gotta
of why
get you a pair of cufflinks.
I stay away from that kind of stuff. Because
Yeah, but
women love to buy jewelry.
Well, women down here, they get dressed up. I mean, they can
Right.
wear a sack of potatoes and they put on
You
jewelry.
can wear jeans and wear pearls. I do that all the time.
I see that too. They would
Hello.
put pearls on the jeans.
I can't wait to see the
Absolutely.
piece that Teddy puts together because
Me too. I'm
What-
Me
excited.
too.
what Dawn,
She's excited. She doesn't know what's coming. But
Dawn's workstation, if you have
going.
ADD
Oh,
or
it's
you
a
can't
mess.
focus, no, it's not a mess. It's
It is.
spectacular. To see, you must have 150 little drawers with stickers on them.
more than that.
And to know what's in each drawer and in your mind create this vision from all these little pieces and pearls, and
Yeah,
it's remarkable what you create. I mean, what you walk in here with and you wear. I think I didn't even see that piece yesterday.
yeah,
at
it was
your house.
there. Well, that's what happens. Even though you come to see my jewelry, you don't always see all the pieces.
And what
because
kind of
you're
jacket are
standing-
you wearing?
I am wearing a fabulous jacket I got in Manhattan.
What's it called? You told me it
I
was
have no
Harry
clue.
something.
No, that's
Oh,
the
The
necklace.
necklace is
Necklace.
Harry Winston inspired.
It's the necklace. Harry
the
wants.
necklace.
She's blinging all over.
She's the bling bling.
Remember How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? The
I have to look at
necklace?
that again.
Yes.
That
With the yellow
the yellow diamond? Yeah.
Yellow diamond.
Oh my
Girl.
gosh. It's probably the size. Talk about Harry
Yeah.
Winston inspired one of your
Harry-
pieces. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Love
I remember
Harry
that movie. It
Winston.
was hilarious.
It was hilarious. But you gotta look at the necklace too.
Yeah.
It's the way all wrong.
I gotta look at the.
end.
You saw a movie for a necklace.
It's
You saw the necklace. I remember. That's how you remember it.
Matthew McConaughey in a rom-com. That's all I can say. Just saying. About some. That's like a wand drop.
It was
Just
a
saying.
chick flick. I was forced to watch it, and I probably. fell
You
asleep.
watched it and you confessed to it.
No, I didn't watch it. That's
It
why
was
I
on.
put my wife in front of me on the couch, so she can't see me, so I can kind of like
Snooze.
You
once in a while I
snoozing?
wake up and I go, wow.
Happy
Yeah.
anniversary to you, Steve-O.
Well, thank you
How
very
many
much.
years?
What you got?
17?
16, but we're married 11.
Wow.
Yeah, it's funny. Every time I see you having an anniversary with this woman.
Yeah.
Every year.
No, not every
Every
year.
day's an anniversary.
Yeah, I
with
saw
one.
that. And he writes all this romantic stuff. That her or you?
Yeah,
That's you?
she got me. Yeah.
Hey, you see, that's all this romantic stuff on
What's
there.
happening with the Love Bridal Expo then?
Love Bridal, we are what?
Countdown.
5 days away.
Yeah.
We have 43 vendors ready to go. We have over 100 brides already registered, not including who's going to just show up. Yeah. We,
Now, what do the brides register for? What are they going to be registering to do? What's going
Well,
to
they
happen?
registered to sit there. We gave away 50 VIP tickets.
How many?
50.
50.
50.
And after that, we went to $7 for a couple. If they just show up, it's going to be $10 at the door. So, if you're listening, go to lovebridalevents.com and they can order the tickets there and still get it for $7. But we are, Indian Springs Country Club, they're giving away a free wedding. Details will be included on Sunday. And Love Bridal Events, we're giving away 3 honeymoon cruises.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
So,
Now, let me ask you a question. Are we doing a show from there?
yes, you are.
Is there an Ethernet connection for me in the place you picked? Don't put me in the freaking hallway. I'm
Well,
going to
they
tell you that
have
right
wireless. Yeah, they have wireless.
now. Now, did I say wireless? The wireless don't work.
Internet?
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find it somewhere.
Well, that's what we need to call her. Because we need to let her know the wireless won't be strong enough to carry the video.
Okay.
It'll be like that.
Herky jerky.
Yeah. And don't put me in the freaking hallway. I'm going to tell you. Because the
No,
last
you're in
time
the
I
main room with
heard,
us. You're right on the
last
side of
time
the
I heard,
stage.
you had so many people coming to this thing that the parking lot was where they were going to put the show. Remember the last time we did a show with Steve in the parking lot?
Oh,
On 18th Street.
It was hot.
Remember that?
Yeah, that's too hot.
And the clowns wanted to take away the tent. Me and Steve said we're going to have a rumble with the clowns. Remember?
Did you see the Easter Bunny go and rumble?
Me
In
and
Orlando.
In Orlando. What?
Easter Bunny threw down, yeah.
Yeah.
Orlando's kind of.
What happened?
And the Easter Bunny
It's all over the news.
wailing on this guy.
There was a fist fight in front of a club.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere,
you saying
someone
with Santa
dresses
Claus?
the Easter Bunny.
He was trying to break it up, and then all of a sudden he started wailing on this guy.
But he's
The
in that
Easter
full
Bunny.
Easter Bunny costume. It was
Please
kinda
tell me one of
funny.
the guys had
It
a
was
big
pretty
long.
funny.
Please tell me one of the guys had a long white beard.
Kind of like the clown murderer.
Oh my God.
on the Easter Bunny Rampage. Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more with Sparkle of
The
Life.
clown murderer was a real murderer, and he worked on the Good Humor truck. That's a true story.
Wait,
It
wasn't he?
was a-
Wait, wasn't
it was a-
he?
it was a
Wasn't he?
her.
It
Was it
wasn't he?
he?
Well, who's
Wasn't
the woman
The
that was-
original clown
Well, there
murderer.
was another one last week that was just on
Last
trial.
week, really? I'm talking about years ago.
No, this is a woman.
Holy smokes.
What?
Must be that Easter bunny. Oh, the world's going to hell.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're there.
For
It's not going anywhere.
For more
It's there.
information, you can go to both Sparkle of Life and New York Sounds 80800 for the information on the Bright Line. Text Sparkle of Life. For more information on Love Bridal Expo 80800. Type in NYS. Hit send. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, Teddy, Hector, Matt, they got a few things to chit chat about. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Okay, guys.
Are you looking for a new business opportunity with residual income from the convenience of your own home? Are you looking to help people and yourself take control of your health, lose weight, and feel great at the same time? It's time to drink and drop the pounds with Cafe Canna. No need to keep inventory or sit in an office. With 2 simple sachets a day, you'll receive your daily dose of coffee, CBD, and an appetite suppressant. Contact Bev today at 954-612-1271 or visit their website hempshopstore.com. drink and drop the pounds to a new business and healthier you.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself, give yourself the chance to be heard, and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Pure Wave. Supercharge your cells. Energize your body with Pure Wave therapy. Are you ready for improved cell regeneration, less discomfort, a longer, healthier, vital life? Contact purewavenow.com for your consultation. Pure Wave technology strengthens the immune system and metabolism while activating hormone production. purewavenow.com, 561-965-7777.
All decisions are made at a table, so find a table near you, and you two can play along with the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
We should make a game. So they come into our world, they come into our house. We always have an open door, a cup of coffee, a book nook, a shot of vodka, which I could probably use right about now.
3, 2, 1.
And welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, New York, San Francisco, Chicago.
Ever heard you look like Christopher Walken?
I don't even know who the hell that is. I didn't know who that was until I saw Deer Hunter. And I says, that Christopher Walken? Yes. Oh, I don't look anything like him. I don't sound like
That's
a weak bell, come on.
Thank you very much.
We need more cowboys. You know, that isn't even funny anymore because everybody's ran that whole joke.
We gotta get you another bell. I'm gonna use squawking chicken.
You with this chicken? What's a squawking chicken?
Oh, the rubber one.
The rubber chicken.
We can always just get one of those bells that the Salvation Army guys use.
That is a Salvation.
Cowbell.
Is it?
Yeah.
They use cowbells?
Kind of like what it is. But yesterday, when we were booking our show, I said to our producers, "You guys take the 12 o'clock show on Tuesday." And then
someone else shows up to take
well,
the
we
first
wanted to
half.
spotlight Dawn because Teddy went yesterday and graciously spent her entire afternoon suffering with me and Freddie.
I wasn't suffering.
And filming. So she definitely took one for the team. So she wanted to spotlight Dawn, but we're going to turn it over to the three of you for the rest of the show and let you interact with Steve-O and Sophia Loren. And
you know, Dawn's delivery is magical.
It is.
She is. She's gonna put you guys on the spot, just like that.
They got a whole lot going on.
All right, let me.
Tell us what you got planned.
What do you got, Matt? What do you got going? Look at him. Look at him.
What I
There
have
you go.
going on?
What's going on? What is today's show about, Mrs. Teddy Pendergrass? September 5th! It's her birthday. If you remember that and you call in, you get a free bag of coffee. Okay. I'm stalling.
Teddy had some ideas, and Matt was going to talk about some movies, and
I'm just here for the ride.
We have an entertainment-centric show today.
Tell us.
So I was looking online for different things we could talk about, and a lot, unfortunately, is about the bombing and all that. And I didn't want to get political. I don't want to get sad. But I found the story about Britney Spears that's going on right now. Steve, do you know about this?
No, she's not pregnant.
It's a big thing right now. So she announced, she's really big on social media, and then she kind of went dead for a while on social media, didn't post anything. She came out with that she's in a mental facility right now, that she's willingly there because her father had something with his colon. I don't remember what it was exactly. He was in really bad health. She's like, I can't take this. I'm going to step away from my family. I'm going to put myself in a mental facility. And everyone was really proud of her. Everyone's saying like, oh, that's really awesome. Comes out in a podcast recently that her father may be forcing her to be there because she didn't want to take the medication he was forcing her to take. and he stopped her new Vegas show. He completely took all the money out of it and is forcing her into the mental rehabilitation.
So the father's making her take a rehab deal.
Is allegedly.
Well-
It hasn't been confirmed or denied yet. She says that it was her own free will. A close source to her is saying, put out voicemails from allegedly her father saying,
how old
like,
is she?
She's gotta be in her 30s.
30s,
How can
40s.
he,
Well, he pays for most of her.
Well, that depends
stuff.
if he's the manager or not.
But you can Baker. I mean, if I know there was a Baker Act, and there's the other one we had. Some was talking about. We actually had an intern whose mother allegedly, the boyfriend, put him in this facility. And we said, why can't they leave? And they said they can. It's on their own free will. That's you're never in a locked facility. You could actually walk out the door, which leads back to the question of why.
Yeah,
she's,
but wait,
Yeah, because Baker Act is 72 hours.
Baker Act.
No, she's been there since mid-January.
Which this is not a Baker Act.
So the
deal.
question again, well, you had the detail that she's been there since January and it's April, almost end of April now. Almost gives credence to the possibility that she did in fact go there on her own free will.
That's the whole controversy.
But the other news involving the show, the money that she has, and the fact that her dad is the one managing all of it and possibly withholding it is suspicious. And
she announced that she was going into the mental facility a month before her Vegas show was about to open.
She had a
Like,
nervous
it was
breakdown.
completely stopped.
which would make
She's
sense.
cracked up.
She's had them before,
which
but she
one?
was supposedly, like, her medication was supposed to help her. She stopped taking it because she said it made her feel not good.
Yeah.
He took her to the doctor, and the doctor said, we'll give you something new. She said, I don't want to take it, so the dad just allegedly snapped everything
No,
away.
she's
canceled
got
her
kids
show.
and right, a grown woman.
Yeah.
Well, how many singers do you know commit suicide? These are guys that are taking medication that don't work. I mean, Prince, right? Painkillers, and Michael, another one, injectables, painkillers. I mean, this is not an unfamiliar scene. Maybe they want to sell more tickets this way because now she hits the stage.
Or maybe she just needs to get help. She looks phenomenal. I mean, she got back in shape and she's been working hard.
Yeah.
And right, you talk about watching your life kind of evolve. She had the kids and she gained some weight, and she's back in amazing shape.
Yeah.
But
One thing about Britney,
mental
though,
illness
is she's
is
a
really
studio
hard.
artist.
Yeah.
I mean, by studio artist, she is horrible live.
I find that's a
Dreams like that.
That's
He's
a
right.
good.
No,
That's a
it's
good. No,
true.
you'd be surprised. That's the difference between there are artists, both live artists who are purely live acts, and some artists who are only really good on recorded.
Well, a lot of artists
Catch my
aren't.
dreams like
A
that.
lot of artists aren't very good live. It's very difficult to sound good live. You need all the instrumental stuff around you and all the computer stuff around you. Now, I mean, they can have you sing. Let's say you can't sing at all. You can sound like an artist. They can make it sound that way, right? With computers and what have you.
But I kind of have to. But in my opinion on that whole artist, the whole artist performer artist thing, kind of just goes back to I guess a line in the movie Pop Star. Pop Star Never Stop Not Stopping. I'm surprised I'm probably the only person here who actually remembers the movie that the Lonely Island.
You probably
Lonely Guys
are.
did.
Yeah.
You know, I was editing the Mary Lou Henner piece, not editing, but I was looking for the number clips where you guys could edit the Mary Lou Henner piece.
You got
And
a lot of topic changes.
Well, no, this makes me think of your memories. What I'm thinking of, how she's got this autobiographical, incredible memory. She's one of 37 people. I think, Hector, you have that kind of memory.
No, I can remember events, but not days or times.
Well, she's in like the 99th percentile, she said.
I think
Maybe you're in,
somewhere
like,
along the line you have that type of memory. That's why I wasn't sidetracking you. You really have a remarkable memory.
For things I want to remember, and a few things I don't want
It's the
to.
same thing for all of us. Right?
And a lot
I
of
don't
things
want to
I-
remember a lot of things either.
You don't remember a lot of things.
Say what?
We
But the
dealt
point
with
is-
yesterday's show.
But the point I'm trying to get to is that some people are just good at selling things by the fact that they are charismatic.
Well, this is another thing. You have to have stage presence, right?
And if you have stage presence, you can pretty much make up for lack of musical
Yeah, but I
skill.
thought that Britney always was very rough on stage. It was
She was
always
young.
rehearsed. She was rehearsed.
She's a dancer.
She's a
Yeah.
dancer, but Paula Abdul, you guys know Paula Abdul?
Before American Idol or after?
Paula Abdul, when she was
Way before
she was a Lakers cheerleader, and before that she was a dancer.
She taught Janet Jackson.
Yeah, she taught a lot of people. Yeah. But Paula was a great entertainer on stage, and then she became an actress. It was the other way. But there's a lot of people who sing and can't deliver, and the stage, you're looking at it and you're like, what the hell am I watching here? The music is being played, but the acting on stage, you got to be able to deliver it.
J-Lo is one of the best. I'm
J-Lo.
just saying, I think I do have a girl
Yeah,
crush
it's
on
just kind.
J-Lo.
Yeah, okay.
Love J-Lo.
It's mostly this reason I came into rock bands. Not really hard. It's kind of hard to not have stage presence when you're the one waving around instruments and yelling into the mic.
Well, now there's a whole thing with YouTube where it went from, singers turned actors, and it was like TV channel, like Disney Channel stars turned singers. Now people off of YouTube just make their own songs because they know how to edit videos. They find someone who edits a song.
And YouTube is paying for it if it hits a certain number of people.
So there's a lot of YouTube people who are performing at music festivals and doing all this.
Have you guys heard of Kitchen?
Yes.
No.
The person or
Not where I don't cook. Not
We
where I
heard-
don't assemble.
We heard bathroom too. Heard of bathroom?
Kitchen is apparently
It's a
like
closet.
an editing site or a voiceover site. Have you
Yes.
heard of it?
Yes, it's an editing site.
No.
Kitchen.
never heard
It's
of it.
true that. No, it's true. She's right. But there's a lot of stuff going on. YouTube is coming out with new things because they're looking for new talent. As a guy in this room, he puts on a DJ show on Saturdays. He's there with his shirt half on, half off, and he's doing this thing. And then there's people around saying, "Oh, do the huevo loco" and all this. And the man's doing his gig.
I'm looking at his chain and your chain. You people. You know the you people?
people. That's you people.
That's
We
all
don't measure,
people.
baby. We don't measure who's bigger. And then it's the motion of the ocean, eh, man?
That's what you people guys got going
We
on.
don't
in
look
that
at.
chain.
You ever notice guys never look at each other and says,
No.
"Whose is bigger?" This is 6 inches. But I mean, I seen you do your DJ stuff until Facebook shuts you down. Then you get all up in arms, and you hear some of the music, and you hear the words, and the music stops. And you hear the words, and the music stops. This is ridiculous. On YouTube, that doesn't happen, though.
I
Right?
just cannot figure
Copyright
out
strike on YouTube.
how some of these DJs are doing it. Because, they very rarely my Saturday shows get shut down, but when I do my live mixing, I always get shut down. And it's
How do
just-
you do the parties on Facebook if it's being shut down, the music?
Well, no, I only do live segments. I mean, if you do like very short 15, 20 seconds in and out, most of the time they don't catch on. But, it's when you do a long thing that, so funny story. So, like you just said with YouTube, a lot of us, what we're doing is we're making our videos, we're editing them, we are uploading it to YouTube, and then sharing it to Facebook, and they can't stop you from.
Well, I could have told you that 10 years ago.
So,
But then if someone
You
copyrights
just gotta
it,
ask-
he's a good friend.
You just gotta ask the right questions. And he goes, "Oh yeah, I knew that."
First of all, I'm not allowed to do it because if my son is watching, I'm gonna end up getting yelled at. We've known this for years. Third-party content from YouTube, Facebook can do nothing about it. If we were to film all our shows, including music, on only YouTube and then re-air it on Facebook, they can't take it down.
It just doesn't go live on Facebook.
It doesn't matter.
Right,
It won't be live because it's going to be taped. But we don't like doing it. We like to restream live. But I've known this trick forever. But the reason that you have to be careful doing it is because Facebook, once you start getting big numbers on YouTube, they're going to put an end to it. Because Facebook would give them a phone call and they get to... So Gio told me, listen, do you want to lose 2 sites? Or do you just want to be careful on 1 site? So these are things... But we knew this trick about 5 years ago.
Gio is the voice of reason. Dylan's got a commercial break. When we come back, Matt, we got to hear from you.
Sure thing.
888-994-4995.
He looks petrified.
I know. We'll
Matt,
be
you all
right
right?
back.
Don't faint.
No, I'm good.
He's good.
We'll be right back.
As an American Express travel representative has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a cruise planner's travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
You fantasized about it your whole life, and now you can make your wedding dreams come true at the Love Bridal Events Bridal Show, April 28th, 2019 at the beautiful Indian Springs Country Club in Boynton Beach. Get great ideas and the best deals from over 50 wedding vendors. See the latest bridal styles of Love Bridal Events fashion shows and more. This is going to be one of the greatest wedding shows in South Florida this year. The original Love Bridal Events show. Visit lovebridalevents.com for more information. See you at the show.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. You know, all decisions are made at a table, so find a table near you, and you too can play along with the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
We should make a game. Then they come into our world, they come into our house. We always have an open door, a cup of coffee, a book nook, shot of vodka, which I could probably use right about now.
3, 2, 1.
And welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, New York, San Francisco, Chicago.
Ever heard you look like Christopher Walken?
I didn't even know who the hell that is. I didn't know who that was until I saw Deer Hunter. And I says, that Christopher Walken? Yes. Oh, I don't look anything like him. I don't sound like him. I don't act like him, but they say I do. We need more clout. As a matter of fact, this picture, that I'm looking at this clown.
Too, sir.
And we back.
I love when Dylan gives a countdown. He starts at 3, Steve goes 5, Dylan goes 2, Steve goes 4,
And he confuses
6,
him.
10, 7.
He says 3, 2, 10.
Because it was that one day, remember, we were always, it was like 1, 2, and then go, but then Dylan was like 1 and 3.
And you got him all messed up. Steve of New York Sounds. You gotta love the guy. Listen, if you're watching or hearing us today, check out the event on Sunday.
Sunday, 1 to 4, Indian Spring Country Club.
We gotta be there around 11:30 to set up.
Well, we're letting vendors coming in at 10, so whenever.
So we can be there at 10. All I'm saying, Steve-O, is I love you, but I ain't sitting in the parking lot. Because you got a lot of people coming. And I know what happens with Steve-O. He gets busy. You ever notice what happens to Steve-O? He gets busy and disappears.
He'll text you at 3 a.m., although I didn't get the 3 a.m. text. So I said to Freddie, Steve will come. He says, yeah, he texted me. I go, well, that does me a whole lot of good. He says, he's coming. I'm like, great.
Yeah, but he said it was coming Thursday and Friday and Wednesday.
I
and
feel
yesterday.
so bad because I do text Dawn at like 3 in the morning. And I'm like, my husband must be like, who the hell is texting you? But that's when I'm like,
She ain't gonna
that's my
read it.
downtime. And I'm like, all right, well, who do I gotta get a hold of Dawn.
I was watching Bull yesterday, and he has the business manager. Him and her, they have that thing going on. They see eye to eye, and he goes visit her at 3 in the morning. Now I'm gonna see that movie. I'm gonna see you.
I don't watch a whole lot of TV.
What
I've
movie?
started to, but I know you guys want to
Bull.
talk about some movies.
Oh.
Bull.
Yeah.
It's a series, TV series.
I've never seen that.
TV series Bull?
No.
Oh my God! Mondays, 9 o'clock on Channel 12. This guy, look it up on Netflix too. It is so well written. He's genius. The show is, it's just genius.
Police drama.
He is a specialist in court, but he's not an attorney. He is a psychological specialist.
That's why you like it.
Oh my God! He puts this deal together like he went after a pharmaceutical company because they were, and this is so true. I don't even know if I could bring this up. This is so true of what's happening now. The bombing on Easter.
Yeah.
Somebody paid money to put that together. They were talking about the amount of money that it cost to have a cell, a terrorist cell, is astronomical. So how do you fund it? You don't go to McDonald's with a can and say, "Can I have a quarter?"
You don't go to a GoFundMe page.
There are banks involved.
Come
involved. There are banks involved.
Well, there
And
goes
these-
no political. There goes no political part of the show.
Well, it isn't political. It's what's happening in this country. And let me tell you what the problem is, my
It wasn't
son.
our country, though.
It doesn't matter. The money's
most
in this
places in the world,
country.
they do it in Latin America too.
They do it here. The problem is that we don't want to look at this because we're the land of the rich and no. You go to school. You went to school.
Yeah.
You go to
Yeah.
supermarkets.
Yeah.
Okay, but be careful because they're going to start attacking different places that you least expect. Movie
Yeah.
theaters, supermarkets,
Is that
playgrounds.
That's how the tactic works. You're not going to attack. You're not. The whole point is not to attack a hard target or something that can defend itself. You want to attack somewhere that no one's.
Yeah, but who's funding it, Hector? The point of the whole thing yesterday is who's funding this stuff? How's it getting paid for? And that's what it was about.
Yeah.
$100 million was put up to take down a portion of a bridge that killed 37 people. This really happened in San
The
Francisco.
body count's much higher than that. They
No,
think
but this
now.
is in San Francisco.
Oh, in San
They just
Francisco.
changed it.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm talking about. You gotta watch it about what's going on in this country. It's a very scary thing. Now you're in the entertainment
Again,
business.
I'd rather go
Be
see
very
Dumbo.
careful.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
You want to go see
I
Dumbo?
can't, no.
No.
Oh no! I
Dumbo.
cried so much at the animation of that. Like I
I can rattle off a lot of stuff about the animation on Dumbo.
Dumbo.
It looks good. Don't get me wrong. I actually do like the modeling work and the compositing work behind it. But the difference between something that's meant to be 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional, and when something 3-dimensional interacts with actual actors, even good compositing can't change the fact that the actors are just interacting with something that's not there.
I like when you see the people who are like pretending to be CGI stuff and they're like in those green morph suits on stilts, or like they have like a foam dragon head on or something.
How is that?
That's how
Have
you
you
do.
ever seen,
That's
like,
how you
Game
do
of Thrones
3D.
stuff?
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
You
That's
watch
how
Game
they
of
do
Thrones?
the dragons
No,
in
but I
Game of
saw.
Thrones.
No, but
You
I
watch
saw.
Game of Thrones?
No, but I
You
saw
watch
the
Game of
breakdown.
Thrones?
No, but I saw the breakdown for how they did the dragons.
Yeah.
You watch Game of Thrones?
It's just a ball on a stick, and they like put it near Emilia Clarke, and she has to like pet the ball and pretend it's a dragon head, and they
Oh,
like
and then they
CGI it
input
in.
CGI
Yes.
You
Or
guys
for,
watch
like,
Game
Beauty
of
and the
Thrones?
Beast, it was just a guy in a green morph suit.
Dylan, you watch Game of Thrones?
Hilarious.
Does he? I was gonna say, no one here watches. They call it GOAT.
The number one show being watched in the world is Game of
Got-
Thrones.
It's really GOT. It's not.
Except
GOAT,
nobody in this room
right?
watches it.
My mom.
You watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
It's
My
not.
mom is
You watch it,
into
right?
it. I've seen the first 4
If I haven't
seasons.
watched that, I'll buy the bullet. You can put the bullet in my head.
And everyone says you watch GOT.
God, who got?
Game of Thrones. GOT.
You watch that?
I don't.
Yeah.
But everyone else in my house
I
does.
don't have HBO.
Everyone's in the world except
Do you watch? You don't watch it either?
I don't watch TV.
Have you been watching Game of Thrones
do?
since the beginning?
No, I'm literally just. People make parties. Like people get
Game of Thrones
together
parties.
to do this.
Not surprising.
A lot of my friends in St. Petersburg had a
I know.
huge party. They decorated their house. They decorated chairs to look like the Iron Throne. Like it's
Wait,
a
chairs
huge deal.
Chairs plural?
Yeah,
Yeah.
chairs. Like they put chairs together.
I should get an Iron Throne.
Nice.
And made
Nice.
That I would like.
Do you know they throw parties for the end of the world too? Just
Wouldn't
saying.
you? Well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would every day.
You would every
And
day.
I'll
I know.
DJ it.
And you DJ because we're getting closer
So you
and
remember
closer.
New Year's Eve in 1999?
Yes.
With Panic Mode?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That was when the computers are going to shut down. How stupid
The
are
whole
people?
world was gonna shut
We
down.
The whole
had our
world's shutting
kids at
down.
Disney World,
At
and
12
we had
o'clock,
to
are you
leave,
ready? And it's midnight.
And we're all still here.
And we're still
And now
here.
it's 12:01.
And I still owe my IRS.
It's true. We had the kids in Disney World that day, and we had to leave the park early because you couldn't be there. And I was like, wait,
Really?
Yeah. It was a whole panic.
It's just a whole
They said
panic.
a whole panic
Because of the
situation.
number, the computers are changing over to
Yeah.
00000.
Y2K,
Y2K.
exactly.
And I always remember Y2K always was an ointment for me. I don't know. They don't get that either.
I remember like the fashion
today.
trend
You
of that,
can
like all the
only appreciate it's on
iridescence.
fire today.
There you
You're
go.
fire? If
Afterwards.
only I thought like you and Steve-O. If
Dang,
I
I
thought
still
like
there.
you people, I'd be good.
Why are you turning red?
Because I don't know what you're talking about. Because I see what Karen
Really?
for you.
So much for producer.
So
I
true.
mean, I see
I know.
garments.
So much for
I
producer
guess.
I
days.
see a garment bag with some more stuff for
I
you
can
to
get
put
it.
on, Freddie.
Oh, God.
Oh, I can't wait for the 1 o'clock hour. You want to talk movies?
Yeah, I want to talk
Wait,
about
want
the
to?
new Hellboy.
All right.
Which one?
You see
The
it?
new Hellboy.
You see it yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet. What? No. Hellboy's an amazing
Oh, so-
series.
well,
You saw it?
Have-
Okay.
You went to the
opinion.
movies to watch the new Hellboy.
Opinion.
You like new Hellboy? Did you like the first one?
Okay. Question: Is the actor better than Ron Perlman?
No one's better than Ron Perlman. It's not bad.
Well, that's the problem. Well, there's problem one right there.
But I feel like I don't know. I love the original Hellboy. Like it is one of my favorite movies.
The movie,
Hellboy.
yes, movie.
Yeah.
Yes, movie came out in
I saw the first one.
2005. Well, I'm sorry. Well, I pity you. Well, I pity you, good sir.
I like Us.
It's a good horror film.
I really want to see that.
It's a good horror
You
film.
saw it?
Yesterday.
You saw Us?
Anywho, let's go.
What'd you think of Us?
It was terrifying.
Do you know the significance of that movie?
The ending, I get the significance, but it was terrifying.
The ending of that movie, if you look up...
You want to keep talking about it?
Is that microphone on? Make sure that microphone's on.
You want to talk about Us, Freddie?
It has to have a green light.
It's on the color.
It's on. So what number is that? Alright, so turn the gain up a little bit. Or move the jack up. One or the other. If you look at Jeremiah 11:11, and you look now that you looked up, you know the movie. Look up the movie. It's going to explain 101 different things that go on in that movie. It is the most terrifying thing about people in the Bible, biblical, spiritual, the whole nine.
It's a warfare, and at the end, it's like, we get together.
Talk it to your mic. Don't talk in your hands.
Oh, it's terrifying, spiritual warfare, and it's about what we do to each other, to ourselves mostly. And at the end, I like the significance because we all get together and united. But it takes a tragedy for that to happen. It's like we have to be woken up from ourselves, the shallowness of ourselves.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think that's kind of an interesting. Area is kind of an interesting approach to is it Peele? John Peele?
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele. Yeah, Jordan Peele actually is doing with horror nowadays.
He's been doing so great with them.
Exactly.
I mean, Get Out was an amazing
Yeah,
movie.
but Get Out to me, it's horrifying, but it's horrifying in a way that we haven't really experienced in horror movies before.
Well, it's like a social horror. It's
Exactly.
the same as like how you're describing Us to me. It's like it's very like, oh my gosh.
It's not. It's the horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the horror. Yeah, it's not so much the horror of the things we do not understand. It's the horror of something that we do understand, but in a sense
like
wish that
watching
we
the
can
news
do
every
anything
day.
about it. Exactly, the news. We know we know why it's going on. We know how it's going on, but the problem, this scares us is that we we don't know any real way to handle it.
It's true. That's why I stopped watching the news, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to try and watch and be educated and know what's going on. You know what?
And the more you
All
know,
it
the more
does is evoke fear,
the more
and
you
there's
know.
nothing you can control that other people do horrible things, and like life happens, and I'm thinking I'm going to go back to not watching the news.
I just get newsletters sent to my email every day, so I can just it's like a very short version of the news, and then you can expand it if you want. So I'm just like, oh, okay, I can know what's going on. I don't have to, cry every morning about what's happening.
I know.
But that right there is sort of an interesting topic in and of itself. Basically genre perspective and how that changes with both with the creator and how the creator wants to tackle a certain genre. Because horror is all encompassing. And basically a week later we got another horror film called La Llorona, which don't bother. Don't bother watching it. Don't bother.
Really?
You both said the same thing.
It's just,
no.
I don't know who the director is of
It's
this.
the same It's one of the same directors that was behind The Conjuring.
It's just the Spanish version is much more terrifying than this version.
Yeah, because
Really.
yes, exactly. But that's basically different. But here's what disappoints me is that it's supposed to be a different approach to supernatural horror, and from the cultural perspective, and that can in fact be terrifying when done correct.
Yeah, have you ever seen those Indian movies?
Yeah.
Indian horror movies, I can't get through them. They're so scary to me. I've never gotten through a full
I can't watch any horror movies. I don't even like the villains in the Disney movies. I'm just saying. We're going to switch over to the We're going to switch over to the 1 o'clock hour. More with Love Bridal Expo on Sunday, April 28th at Indian Springs Country Club from 1 to 4. You can find it on Eventbrite. You can pay $10 at the door, $7 in advance. 43 vendors from beauty, hair, photography, cruise. They're also giving away a free wedding at Indian Springs Country Club. So check it out. For more information for Dawn DeMarco's gig, her event on Wednesday on the Bright Line, you can text 80800 in the message. Sparkle of Life. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with that in a second. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. 2 and 2.
The information and opinions you hear on the Del Walmsley Radio Show are those of the host, Del Walmsley, his guests, and his callers, and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of this station, its affiliates, its management, or advertisers. The Del Walmsley Show is for entertainment purposes only. Please consult a professional regarding your personal investment needs. Nothing presented on the Del Walmsley Show constitutes an endorsement, recommendation, offer, or solicitation to buy or sell any product or security.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
The Money Talk Radio Network is WSBR Boca Raton, W280DU Boca Raton, and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
Homeowners, would you like to save money each and every month? Of course you would. We all want to save money, but how? By calling Debbie at I Will Advisors, that's how, and have her review your homeowner's policy. Most homeowners never review their policy, but it should be reviewed every year. You commercial property owners, same goes for you. So what are you waiting for? Call Debbie at I Will Advisors and start saving money. 954-753-8080. 954-753-8080.
You can become independently healthy, and I'll tell you how. Dr. Bob Martin here. If you want to feel, function, and perform the very best you can, please tune in and call into my show Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions. A voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Part 2.
Part 2. We've got a lot of moving people around here today.
We got people in closets changing clothes. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
You know, we came in here, we have this studio, we've taken over every nook and cranny and closet. And apparently now that closet is taken over as a dressing room.
No, there you go.
Can't hear me?
I can't hear you. Hey, Joe, can you hear Dawn?
You hear me now?
Joe?
Tell her to talk.
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Yes, but sort of.
Yes, but distorted. We're having a problem.
Sounds
with
off.
the sound
No,
board.
it sounds like you're off mic.
All right, we're gonna keep chatting on this mic and see what's going on. How you doing, Steve-O?
Oh, I'm doing great, Dawn. It's a busy week, getting ready for the show.
Got a lot going on.
Excited that you guys are going to be there. Been talking to all my vendors that are listening. Of course, you guys were nice enough to offer all my vendors a nice package to become part of the Brooklyn Cafe TV. And I've been talking that up, so hopefully we will have more commercials and more onsets of
We're going to be at the
different
Love
vendors.
Bridal Expo. Give us a call for any questions to book a gig with Steve-O to find out more information. You can give us a call at 888-565-1470. If you can only see what's going on in that closet, there's like a glittery gold bell dress from Beauty and the Beast. There's sparkles and glitter. There's a new jacket for Freddie. Apparently, he's going to be trying that on. Dawn DeMarco from Sparkle of Life was on our first hour because next Wednesday, oh, Karen, that one is so me. So sorry because, oh my God, it's me without the sleeves. It's even more me. Wait, you know, anyone who's listening, you're just going to have to tune in and see these beautiful clothes as soon as Karen comes out of the other room. For more information on Dawn DeMarco's event to benefit the Rosie Foundation, it's such a special organization. Rosie was Dawn's niece, and at the age of 11, she was diagnosed with cancer. At the age, I guess, a year and a half later, she passed away, and has always been near and dear to Dawn's heart. And everything she makes, all the beautiful jewelry pieces and my wand, and everything she does, 10% of all of her sales always go back to the Rosie Foundation. She has raised over, I think, $110,000, give or take, to give back to different charities. And again, on Wednesday, we're going to be on the Brightline train going from West Palm Beach to Fort Lauderdale. Have some fun. Chef Z's going to be cooking, bringing some bites and light bites. We're going to be doing some fun stuff. Steve-O at New York Sounds. And then we're taking the train back up to West Palm Beach. You can purchase all of her jewelry on her V card. And all that information is on Eventbrite at $62.
Take a breath.
Take a breath?
Yes, I'm just testing this.
I take a breath.
just got
$62
to
to join the event, but it's going to be great. We're going to be there. Steve-O's going to be there. I think she sold 32 tickets. There's 54 to be sold if you want to join this great event. You can find all the information on her V card. Text 80800 and in the message, type in Sparkle of Life and all of the information. You can hit all aboard, and all the information for next Wednesday will be there as well. And now I take a breath. It's all that voice training I had. If you breathe from your diaphragm, Freddie, we got it going. You good over there?
No.
I think Dylan's sleeping.
You keep talking.
I'll keep talking. We've also got Steve-O joining us because the Love Bridal Expo is on Sunday.
Yeah, on Sunday.
I can't
this
believe it's
weekend.
coming up already.
I know. It feels like yesterday we just started building it. And just to let you know, coming soon, the November show.
Oh, jeez.
BB&T wants to meet with us.
BB&T.
To, Eric was his name.
Okay.
And, they want us to do an expo at BB&T Center. So Love Bridal events will soon be at the BB&T
Holy
Center.
smokes.
The
Very
expos are
nice.
getting bigger and bigger. So today I brought Sophia Loren, who is going to be doing our hair. Well, not my hair, but...
And not Freddie's hair either, from Sophia Loren.
And the team. They're not here today, but I'm here. So we'll be there with you on Sunday.
You do a lot with you. What's happening with your extensions?
Oh, still working.
They're beautiful.
Thank you.
You know, they're really beautiful and natural, and it's funny because a lot of the people that we work with, they have extensions and the ones on the wires, and my hosts say, can you check my hair before I go on air? And the guys say, can you check my hair? And they can't ever quite get it over the wire the right way, but yours, you have a whole nother patented system that you're working with.
Yes, which I'm still working on it. We'll be talking about it, but I'm so excited for Sunday because we're going to be coming, Gina and Jana, they're going to be coming doing the hair. We're going to talk about the salon, the extensions, what we can do to the brides, whether they need extensions or the style or, you know, whatever they need or for their girls.
And the styles of hair for brides have changed so dramatically. Because back in the day, all brides did was updos.
Yes,
right?
true.
Nowadays,
Yes.
now it's like anything goes.
Oh my God,
So
anything.
that's why
Braids,
yeah.
wavy hair, add a little pieces of hair extensions.
There's even like
too.
a messy look.
Yes,
Did you
it's
see
more
that yet,
natural.
Dawn?
Not so much.
I love when people say, I just want to
anymore.
look like myself when I get married. I just want to look natural. And $500 later, you've had your hair
Yes,
done and your makeup
yes.
done just to look like you just
Yes.
rolled out of bed on your wedding day.
No.
That's the funniest thing. I just want to look natural. I want to look like me. I remember we all say it and do it, but back when I got married a million years ago, it was like in the 80s, so it was like just big hair,
Did you have like the beehive look going?
Oh, I didn't have big beehive, but it was like even bigger than I have now. I just like Dallas, I just like big hair. I guess because I'm little,
Well, that was up
I
north.
like big hair.
That was the up north thing.
But I was down here. But maybe because my parents are from Monroe, I don't know. It's just the big hair kind of thing going on.
I love big hair.
So braids, everyone's doing a lot of things. You have what?
Braids, curly hair, you know, more natural.
More natural, like you just rolled out of bed. That's what every husband or spouse wants to see, like just like you rolled out of bed. Freddie's working very hard on the mics.
It's working. Now I'm off. Now I'm off.
You're what?
I'm off, baby.
He's trying to figure out. He doesn't know what. Karen, what you're getting changed too. Teddy, I guess got to know what's going on in this closet because I'm telling you guys.
Well, she's coming out of the closet now.
All right, we got to see what's going on.
I go there. He goes there.
I'm giving out the girls.
Oh,
I have a mini fashion show here today.
Karen has been so gracious because not only are we waiting for your friend from Feed the Hungry to join us, she's designing some clothes for us to wear on the train next week. Teddy, you look spectacular. Wait till your mom sees you. It's very glittery. You know, the more glitter, the better. And we met Karen. It's the funniest story. And people always say, how do you find your guests and how do you find content? We never know. So one of our old soundboard operator from WBZT met Karen last week at iHeart and wanted to share Karen's story. And she said, oh, if only my show was still here that I used to work with the Brooklyn Cafe. So instead, we're at NN, and Karen connected with me, and I think she's joined us. Oh my gosh, she joined us last week, and now she's got clothes, and she's designing clothes, and she works with Feed the Hungry. She's working with a family that's also been displaced that are looking for clothing and supplies on Amazon. So if we can get her out here, we're actually going to get that information as well. But in the meantime, all of my producers, all of my female producers, are changing their clothes.
Getting dressed.
All right, Teddy, you got to come out so we can see what you're wearing. And I guess you can go over to camera 3. I don't know who's running camera 3 because apparently you're all changing your clothes in the closet. So we're flying this ship by ourselves, Steve.
Everyone's coming out of the closet.
Talk about flying this ship alone. Steve, you and I are sitting here. Freddie's on the board.
That's all right.
We got Pete changing clothes. Teddy, you look magnificent. You're a disco ball. Did you know Karen was going to be bringing all these clothes? I didn't either. It's
So now what? Karen designs.
She does
obviously,
clothing.
she designs clothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
KWN Clothing.
Now, for you guys that are listening on radio,
This is a short
you
mini.
can't see it, but you look like $1 million.
It's a gold sequin short spandex mini with like 1/4-inch sleeves. So beautiful.
There's lining in it too, so it's not itchy or anything.
And there's a lining. Wow.
It's really comfy.
Absolutely spectacular.
That looks really cool.
That is beautiful. And Jess, what are you wearing? I don't even have the designer information. We're just flying. I'm so glad we script our show. And there's Mara, and we're talking about Feed the Hungry. Let's see what you got on, Jess. That is beautiful.
Okay.
Jessica's wearing.
And Jessica is wearing a multicolored fitted dress with white piping and floral.
Yeah, that looks like $1 million on you. You guys are like models. This is really good stuff.
These clothes are beautiful.
Where the hell did they get dressed?
In the closet.
Right in the closet.
I don't know. There's really no room in the closet. You trip over the remote bag. We trip over wires.
I don't even fit in that closet. You guys are coming out in dresses.
I can't. But you know the clown in the car kind of gig.
Yeah.
How many clowns can you fit in a car?
How many Latinos fit in a Volkswagen?
Or use in a bathroom in an airplane.
How many women can we fit in this closet? Because I'm watching they keep coming in and out. Come on over, Mara. We're gonna have a little chit chat. You know, Mara came last week, and we didn't have a chance to chat because we were we had a full house, but we did have some sparkling wine.
I got beer today.
We had 26 degrees on. I asked you about that. We didn't quite get to do that as well.
We're like 14 feet.
Yeah, wherever you want to sit is all good.
Dawn did say that there was beer going on today. Right.
We were supposed
That was yesterday, but we have some left. 26 degrees.
Oh, yesterday I missed the beer tasting.
26 degrees.
Hello.
Hello.
How you
This
doing?
is Mara Plant. This is Steve-O. Mara is with
Steve-O.
Yeah.
Steve-O.
Yeah, he can't get all
one
the, he
moment.
can't get all the vowels. He only can get the
By vowel.
by vowel.
Like Vanna White.
Steve A.O.
Here's my trivia question. I don't even know how. Joe's going to know the answer. How many years has Vanna White been with Wheel of Fortune?
38.
Oh my God.
The woman is ageless.
38.
Right? Is it 38?
It's like they freeze her every night.
Pretty much.
Wait a minute. That's not the original Vanna.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Vanna is Vanna.
How many lassies were there?
Vanna is Vanna. That's not fair. Joe, help me out here.
How many
Vanna is
lassies?
Vanna.
How many lassies? There was 6 lassies.
Vanna White there's one Vanna White.
Let people call it me.
They're saying, Freddie, there's one Vanna White.
There's one Vanna White.
How many years? You think 38 years?
38 years, yeah.
We need fact checker.
Check it out.
We're going to check out. If you know the answer, give us a call at 888-565-1470. How many years has Vanna White been with Wheel of Fortune? And you will get tickets.
Wow.
We'll give you tickets to the Love Bridal Expo on Sunday.
There you go.
Now, hold on a second.
2.
Hold on a second. Sunday, we got a big gig, right? At the Springs. Right?
Indian Springs Country Club.
Springs Country Club.
We're going to be doing a big gig there. So the BB&T, you're going to be taking it to there?
November.
November.
Now, that's going to be a huge event. Are you going to be doing it in the stadium or in the rooms in the stadium?
In the rooms in the stadium.
Like the big one we were at?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Well, because BB&T Center, believe it or not, they do weddings there.
They do everything.
Because I've performed a couple of times in BB&T.
Where do they get married?
In
Down-
those rooms that you're in.
Wow.
Yeah, they have cocktail hour outside in the patio that you see. And they have, however, according to what I was talking to, I don't know, it was Derek or Eric, I don't know his name.
Derek?
The guy who was
Eric.
helping us.
Derek.
He's no longer there.
Oh, great. Well, I guess that email might be void. But anyway.
He'll connect you with somebody else, I'm sure.
He's not working.
Anyway, hopefully we'll be at BB&T.
That's good to know before you go, right?
I thought Steve was working with Eric. And
I thought it was Derek.
It was. Our connection was Derek, but he's no longer there.
What was that, Joe?
I said, do you want the answer?
Yes, please.
Yes.
36 years.
36 years. Ding, 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 ding.
It was an 8, it was a 6.
15 episode.
How many?
6,815.
Wow.
And how many Vannas are there? Is it 1 or
No, there's
3?
only one Vanna, but she was not the original.
Thank
Turner.
you. Thank you.
There's
Thank
only
you very
one
much.
Vanna.
Yes, but she wasn't the
And Pat
original.
Sajak wasn't the original host.
That's right. This is a trick question.
And Pat Sajak wasn't the original host. Really?
Was I wrong? Just saying.
Well,
Just saying.
Joe has so much knowledge. Joe even answered my pasta question yesterday.
Right in front of him.
Joe was here when they made the world. He said, "Let there be lights." And bada boom.
Joe even knew the pasta question on what we on
You should have
Passover.
seen. He gave me a whole lecture when I got down there. He said, "I'm gonna tell you something." And Joe, we're just having fun. Joe, take it easy.
No, it's why we went to Dawn DeMarco's yesterday, and I picked through her lasagna.
That's why we have to take Joe with us when we go on remote.
We should.
He's like an encyclopedia.
Joe, Thursday. Oh, he's got to work.
Gotta work. Joe, take the deal. Anyway, so this Thursday we are going to be at
Barrel of Monks Brewery on Clintmore, on Rogers Circle, actually, is where it is.
Rogers. Have you ever been to this place, Steve?
No.
Barrel of Monks, it's a brewer.
This
It's
is the
very
place
cool.
where You know how you always go to Starbucks and you have your meetings from here, this hot Steve line, and you go.
Yep.
Well, you go to Barrel of Monks and you can have 15, 16, 20 different types of beers. It is unbelievable. They
Wow.
have champagne beer.
And this is where your 12 o'clock show is going to be?
On Thursday, we're going to be on location at Barrel of Monks, so if you want to come on out and have some fun with us, you can always join us there as well.
There is going to be a band with us on Thursday.
The Bongo Bongos.
The Bongo Bongos. The Bongo 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 Bongos are going to be there.
Have you ever texted Freddie information during the day?
I do all my texting at night, as you know.
Does he answer you?
At night, no, you answer me.
But I'm working on it. But I text you back in the day.
He does.
It's getting the information. Freddie, we've got the Beatles coming Thursday. No, we don't. We've got the Bongo Bongos. Well, they're not the Beatles. They're the Bongo Bongos.
What I said to her was, we have the Bongo Bongos who are opening for the Beatles.
Oh.
So I asked, will the Beatles come and do a set? Because I was talking to Dan, I want to do a Beatles day. I don't just want to do a show. I want the whole gallery to be involved. Maybe on a Friday, the Beatles would be here. I mean, you know how big that is? Then I go up and I find out that they were at Deli's Diner.
Ellie's Diner.
Whatever, up the street. He says, oh yeah, I had them here. Like, you know, nothing. I went to Frank's Theater. And I'm sitting there waiting for Lynn to come out of the bathroom, right? And the Beatles are next door singing. So they come and they sit. I got Paul and Ringo sitting on either side of me, eating out of my popcorn bucket. You know, I thought I saw my brother, because my brother was a big Beatle fan. That would be such a trip to have him here.
But Thursday, we've got the Bongo Bongos that are going to be with us at Barrel of Monks.
Bongo Bongos at the Barrel of Monks.
And this show sponsored by the letter B. And on that note, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Mara Plant with Feed the Hungry. I got to see this fashion show.
Hold it. I need a board. I need an operator.
Can someone watch our sound, please? I'm glad they're all having fun and know what's on the board.
I just need to shut off the sound when we come back.
Give us a call, 888-565-1470, and we will be right back.
Okay.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
seductive and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
What are you doing in the corner, Chubby? LeBron James. And it just went on and on and on.
We need more cowbell.
This is good, but we need more cowbell. I don't talk like him. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And it's funny because people come on the set here and they think that La La Land is real.
It is. It is real. It's such a much better place to be in my world. I'm telling you, it is so real. And it's the best thing about being where we are. It's when we found this place and we looked at it and I had this vision of all these different rooms setting up for all these different sets.
We, French? You got
More cowbell.
And what time is what time? You know what would be a really great idea? We bring in 4 new interns, because the interns are interviewing the interns, right? And then we switch the cameras on them, and we take them interviewing the interns.
I was zooming into focus.
Yeah, to focus on your face.
Was that You're smiling. Got his eyes.
Let me start over.
And I want to see if they remember the intern's name. Because when you go through 125 interns, you forget everything. And we are back. And those of you that are listening to us
Can't hear us.
it is not my fault this time.
If you're listening to WNN and you cannot hear it, it's because WNN went out. But we are still rolling and going. And when it comes back, we will reconnect. And in the meantime, we keep going on what we do.
So if I take a phone call, you know why.
But Mara Plant was here last week with us. We didn't get a chance to speak with this lovely lady. And now we sort of got sidetracked again with these beautiful gowns. So, Karen, let's introduce Mara and tell us how you all work together and what Feed the Hungry is all about.
All right. Well, Mara Plant, I know from Christ Fellowship. We met a couple years ago, and we've connected for every single one of her projects that she has feeding hungry children. And her current foundation is called Living Hungry, and we're up to about 5 million people, students fed, families.
Wow. Yeah, 5 million. Well, about 2.5 million pounds of food.
Yes.
But yeah, we feed thousands and thousands of homeless kids and hungry people in the community.
Where are you located?
We did about 5 million meals with a big event last year.
5 million meals?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
I'm located at the Palm Beach Post warehouse. So the Palm Beach Post, they don't print there any longer, so they donated their giant warehouse to us. Wow. It's about 35,000 square feet. I've had it for 14 months, and we received giant truckloads of food from FEMA from my donor farm share.
Really? I was going to ask you where you're getting the food from.
Tons and tons and tons of boxes and MREs. And
from the military.
People come and take them and feed the hungry. You know, we give them away by pallets and pallets and pallets.
Wow. Do you remember when we worked with that food pantry and they had pallets of food?
ADL?
With the Rails, yes, the Rails food pantry.
Dawn says,
oh, that's us. The white boxes. That's
right.
us.
Yes.
They're white
gives
boxes
them
of
to them.
snacks.
Yes. So
she says, can we do it at where they give out the food? The
at the food pantry.
Yeah. It was a warehouse.
But there were snacks that they donated to the pantry.
I don't remember no snacks. There were snacks? I saw pallets.
There were pallets of food.
Yeah. Pallets.
Pallets.
I was afraid it was going to come down and kill me. I'm looking up.
Yeah.
In the bowels of this thing.
Yeah, that's her charity.
That's
she
how
gives
we do
out
it.
to all the charities.
It's interesting because when we were there doing that shoot, somebody called and said they lived outside of the Rails Jewish Family Services area for food, and they were looking for food. His wife was elderly, they were elderly, and we didn't know where to connect them, so we told them to call 211.
Yeah.
But here you are now in West Palm, and here's a source, and you put out food.
So what we do is we feed feeders, right? So we're like the wholesaler almost. So you come to us when you've got a couple hundred people to feed, and we will give you the food to do that. That's what we were doing. And so, like, for example, we did spring break. You know, kids eat so well during school. They get breakfast and lunch, but then when they go on that 10 days of spring break, a lot of them don't have food in their kitchens. So 54 schools came to our warehouse in like cars and trucks and vans and buses. Even the Royal Palm Beach basketball team.
Yeah, they were great. They came out
and took cases and cases and cases of food
their school
to
bus
feed the kids
at their school.
You know, I always wondered about that because we talk about, we've had so many Title I schools on here, and with Title I meaning that the large percentages are on free and reduced lunch. And then I think about what do they do over spring break? What do they do over summer for food? And here we have the answer is they pick up the food from you, and what do? They bring them to the school so the kids and the families come get the food?
Yeah. Every school does it differently. They do it their way, right? But that's essentially what happens. So some will give the bags to the kids, some have the families come and take, and we just feed people. The
And your food is all
JROTC.
donated. So you said FEMA's donating food, and that's
Before they
amazing.
expire, FEMA, because they 2 years ago when we had the hurricane, they have so much mass supplies of food. So before it expired, they give that food to Living Hungry tomorrow to give out so it doesn't go, to waste.
Here's the thing that amazes me.
About 10 truckloads.
Is that we didn't know Karen. A week ago, we did not know Karen. Right? Karen comes like this earth angel. I don't know where the heck Connecticut. Carol dropped you from on our set here. But every day when you come forward, you bring more and more goodness and more foundations. And Freddie says, what are we doing with Karen? I don't know. She's coming again tomorrow with somebody else. I mean, think about this. She was there yesterday with the Latin band that you were just like jaw-dropping on. Today she brings Feed the Hungry, and she brings clothes, and new fedoras are coming soon for you too. I mean, Freddie, she's a fairy godmother.
What is the one thing you do? Because you do like 100 different things.
I'm more like a humanitarian. I love connecting charities because what I found out with working with Mara Plant is that there's so many smaller charities that don't know each other. They don't connect.
True.
So while I was doing this, I'm connecting these smaller charities together because they're complaining we need clothes for our kids that are here, and there's a charity saying please take the clothes, I'm begging you, and that's Cool Clothes Closet. That's like, I'm begging you, take the clothes. And now all these charities are going to her now, knowing that she has all this clothes and they weren't aware of. But these local charities, please talk to each other, get to know your community and all the different charities in your community so you can help each other. I just found out about the Resource Depot, who gives out a free $30 gift card for that. No, they give. You pay $30. A teacher pays $30. It covers them for a year, and they can come and shop for school supplies.
Where is that?
And that's in West Palm Beach. That's right off Belvedere. And it's like, no, I didn't even know about that. And these teachers are paying out of their pockets.
Hundreds of dollars.
Yes.
In school supplies.
And they can go to the Resource Depot for that.
Do they have to be a Palm Beach County school teacher?
Nope.
For $30 a year, then you get all the supplies in it.
You can get all the supplies. You just come and shop like you would.
They do art too, so they do.
Well, wait a minute.
I'm sending my daughter up there.
Hold on a second.
They recycle it.
We must have had 500 teachers come through here, and they all come out of pocket.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're telling me if I send these 500 teachers and they join for $30 a year?
Yes.
Not a month.
No.
A year. They can get supplies.
Ted Hodgkinson's, do we have a contact for you?
Roots and Remedies.
Roots and
Do
Wings.
we have
Roots and Wings.
Do we have a contact for you?
The Resource
Atlantic
Depot.
High School can do. How can the world they not know about
We
this?
just met them today because they're picking up all our Coach boxes and the Frying Company shoe boxes to recycle that. They recycle those boxes and fill it with products for the homeless and give it out to the homeless for free.
I'm just amazed
So we have
at the
about
resources
4,000
that are here.
boxes, so you can imagine how much.
You're talking about regular
homeless they would
teachers?
feed. Regular teachers.
For regular students.
Regular students.
And Mara, you said for art.
There's another resource too.
I'm
It's
afraid
called
to
Red
ask.
Apple Supplies.
Red Apple Supplies.
Red Apple Supplies is run by the Education Foundation. So the Education Foundation of Palm Beach County reports into the school board, and one of their assignments was to solve this problem about resources for teachers. So they've opened it up to like 42, 43 schools now, and they have literally a free shop for those schools. They're all Title I. I don't have the list. I can get it for you. But we just donated 3 truckloads. I mean 53 footers of office supplies to them, filling their warehouse.
But you have to be one of those schools, those 43
Yeah,
sites.
they have a list of like pre-approved schools that are the neediest schools, and the teachers can come and shop in
I
there.
can appreciate that. But
and
this
43,
other one, anybody can go to.
anybody can go to Resource Depot, and it's art supplies. It's like for artists. It's for teachers. They rescue and recycle.
They recycle everything.
All the old stuff.
Everything.
Old papers and canvases and arts and
paints and things of that nature.
That's amazing.
Anything for an artist. So if you have an art school, they definitely go there. They have a lot of things for artists. So, you know, these are things people are not aware of.
And that's in West Palm.
And it's all in West Palm.
It's like
My daughter's an art teacher. She will be in heaven. She's in a Title I school down in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
It's just, we have so many
Right?
resources
Think about
that
it.
we don't know about. The Resource Depot.
Resource Depot.
Resource Depot.
Yes.
Yeah, every day Karen comes with more. But every time Mara comes, she's got a basket full of things. I feel like, Little Red Riding Hood. She comes with a basket. I'm thinking, all right, what's in your basket?
This is the first thing I want to show you. So we focus on feeding homeless children. And here in Delray, we started a campaign, the Not One Hungry Homeless Student in Delray campaign. And we have received support from the Delray Beach Homeless Task Force, the City of Delray Beach, the Education Board, the Daughters of the American Revolution, and even the DDA. We were the recipients for Savor the Avenue and for Restaurant Week. And what we do is, it's really simple. We take this packed bag of food and we ship it. You can play it if you want.
Wow.
We ship it into the cafeterias of all the schools through Cisco. And the number of homeless kids there are that week, that's how many bags we're shipping, and that's who we're feeding.
And who's bagging?
Is this daily?
This is every Friday.
Every Friday.
So every Friday
Wow.
they'll get this bag of food in their
So
backpacks.
this helps them for the weekend.
And they can go wherever they go, and they have their own food. So teenagers get
So
2
that way,
bags.
when they're not at school, they have
Elementary school
something.
gets 1. Yeah.
Chocolate milk and cereal and canned goods and snacks.
The gummy
and
is a sneaky vitamin.
Yes.
Because they don't sleep, so they're
Immune-
more likely to get
The
sick.
fruit snacks.
The immunity is down.
Yeah.
So this is vitamin C filled with everything for them for vitamins because they're not
Wow.
getting that on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But it's given on Fridays because when they go home, they have something to eat during the weekends.
And how do they qualify? So this goes to all of these kids?
Yes.
So if you're homeless, the schools have identified you according to the McKinney-Vento Act, which is a
Wow.
law that requires the school identify these kids so they can provide them with services like this to get them back up on par so they're ready to learn.
Okay, but then let's look at the other side. Let's look at the ugly side of business. If I'm homeless,
Yeah.
and I'm going to school,
Yeah.
okay, how many kids do you think are gonna come up and say, "Hey, teach, I'm homeless"?
They don't.
How many are gonna do that? Because I'm gonna tell you something. I wouldn't do it.
They don't.
So how do you get to these?
How do you
kids?
identify them?
Spot them by if they're tired, if you hear their stomach growling, their mouth is white. You can tell their breath by the breath. You can tell when someone's hungry. There's a
The
breath.
skin,
There's
the oil in the hair.
So you have to have
But
vigilant
also they're
teachers and
sleeping
stuff.
in
The
the
teachers.
classroom, and they're coming up for problems, and
Big
so some
issue.
yeah.
Then
some-
what happens when you find out this kid's sleeping in his car with his mother and father?
That's right.
Which I know that Pennsylvania and Pittsburgh, there was a big problem.
We have that here. 8% of the
But they
kids
don't talk
here
about it.
are sleeping in their
That's
cars.
right.
Yes.
I tell you.
And outside.
What do you?
Yeah.
How do we approach without? What's the word I'm looking for? Without making them feel this big, without embarrassing,
With dignity.
you
Their
know,
dignity intact.
and you know,
We focus on that actually because they're not going to keep taking the food if they're being embarrassed, especially teenagers,
Yes.
especially middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Which is why the bag. We have these very cool bags.
Yes.
And they
It
love
goes in the
them.
backpack.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this one has like 22 snacks in it and a note of encouragement that just says, "Oh,
Nice little note. You can do it
Wow.
with love. So every bag has a little note from us, handwritten, telling them what to
But
do.
each guidance counselor, each school counselor or parent liaison, they know their families. And so they create a system for their kids. So What we do is we provide the supplies and we partner with them to get them to their families. And so like Greta Britt is over there at Carver Middle School, right? Very sensitive kids. And she has 1 week she'll give like 3 or 4 bags to one family, and then the second week 3 or 4 bags to the other family. And the parents come. So for some kids, that's what they need. And then she has a boy who's homeless, and he needs dinner on Wednesday. He needs dinner on Thursday. So she's giving him the bag, and so they're really wonderful.
Look what our teachers are doing.
Yes.
We say it all the time. Your teachers, well, that goes without saying, they don't get paid enough. But not only are they doing their job and teaching our children, they are now the mitigators between food and nutrition. And trying to keep these kids somewhat healthy and fed. I mean, it's just certainly something that should not be happening in our world the way it is. United States of America and any country.
That's heartbreaking.
The homelessness and kids going hungry should not exist anywhere. It's just, we sat here yesterday and talked about tax laws and what's changing, and those that you only have a $10,000 cap on your property insurance, and then you talk about our kids that are homeless and kids that can't eat. You talk about something wrong with our society.
Well, we got a bigger problem because so you get them some food, right, and whatever reason they will eat it. Taking it home now becomes another issue.
Well, she gives these pretty bags.
Yeah, but you gotta deal with parents. I'm pretty sure that if there's a guy involved in that situation, he's looking to do the side hustle, and the side hustle doesn't permit you, because your ego is bigger than your brain, of taking stuff and letting the world know. You know what I'm talking about? Of telling the world, I need help. Now some guys will, some guys don't. And then look at the wife, the girlfriend, whatever she is, and don't be putting my stuff out on the street, and it just grows and grows. So the situation there, that's a bad situation. Every kid should eat. But then it gets psychological when you have to go home.
Yep.
Right? This kid has to go home and say, listen, I had to tell them because they saw it. What do I do?
I had a kid hide it in the bushes on the way home.
I could see that.
He had 2 other brothers that had bags too, but his was in the bushes.
I could see that.
Yeah, so the truth is there's 4,300 homeless children identified in the school district in Palm Beach County, but we actually think the number is more like 10 to 11,000.
I agree.
Yeah, it's more.
So, but we do feed and go after and support the 4,000 that raise their hand.
How can people reach you? And then we're going to go to commercial break. How can they find your resources?
I'm at www.livinghungry.org. And you can also call 561-400-2712.
Livinghungry.org. Let's go to commercial break. Are we on?
We are not on.
We're not on. All right, stay tuned. Dylan, keep rolling, and we'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming, as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages, or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. You know, all decisions are made at a table, so find a table near you, and you too can play along with the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
We should make a game. So they're going to come into our world, they come into our house. We always have an open door, a cup of coffee, a book nook, shot of vodka, which I could probably be right about now.
3, 2, 1.
And welcome. And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We're just sitting here talking about the level of nutrition on some of the foods and how you work with how Feed the Hungry, Living Hungry is working with FarmShare as one of your huge donors.
Yes.
You know, because this is great in getting the food out to these kids that are homeless, and it's shelf stable, and it does what it needs to do if they need to hide in the bushes or get the food and it lasts over the weekend. But FarmShare is, they're donating food for you, and you're giving that out at Mecca Farms, you said.
Yes. So FarmShare is a Florida-wide food bank, and what they do is they started because they were so upset watching all of the fresh fruits and vegetables that were grown being trucked into a dumpster because they didn't make it to market. So 30 years ago, this great woman, Patricia Robbins, started FarmShare, and what it is they have the mandate from the USDA and the Florida Department of Agriculture to go to these farms and collect all the ugly stuff, all the oversized zucchini, all of the dinged up, peppers. Or also, it's just the fourth week of produce. It's going to tip the price in the market, so they hold it back. Well, what do they do with it? They give it to FarmShare, and FarmShare gives it to us. So in Palm Beach County, we are the recipients. So here comes like tractor trailers every week of all this farm fresh stuff. And the beautiful part is East Coast Farms at Mecca Farms donates space to us for us to bring in all of this donated food, and then 6-7 different agencies will come in, get the food, and bring it out. And we're talking about watermelons bigger than your head, and like eight big giant gators.
You're saying they don't use it, they don't sell it because they're not pretty.
Perfect. Yes.
Right.
Isn't it like
so? This zucchini
so
is like this big.
That they imagine
No,
the picture
because-
that they give us. It
because
has to be pretty to sell.
The people are
It
visual.
has to fit.
And
I
it needs to-
agree, but
yeah.
that's because of companies are making us to
Yeah.
be visual.
But Publix also is like, here's the space for the zucchinis. Here's the space for the strawberries. Here's the space for the
Well,
apples.
think, right, when you go to the grocery store, you go, this one's pretty, this one's bruised, this one's dented. At this point, we just want these kids and families to get some food that has nutritional value.
I agree.
And you think about all the organic crops, I can't think of the name of it, where you're actually going to a co-op, right? The food co-ops, and everyone's investing in this co-op, and they're getting fruits and vegetables delivered, or you pick up for a week at a time, 2 weeks at a time. There's leftover, right?
Yes.
I know the amount of food in my house, unfortunately, that doesn't get eaten. There's leftovers. Can they still? Is there a way for them to donate food to you?
So we partner with Locks Farms, which is a farm out in Loxahatchee. And it was started by this wonderful woman and her husband. And they are at all the different farmers markets. And so, farmers speak to each other and connect with each other. So we're actually partnering with her for her microgreens, which are amazing, potent, powerful nutrition, right?
Nice.
So we actually feed diabetics. I have a program called Food is Medicine, where I feed the very poor diabetics in Jupiter. So it's a lot of the Guatemalan Mayans, a lot of the people living in utter poverty. Now what happens is we bring them all this fresh fruits and vegetables and those microgreens. And she's working with the farmers at the farmers markets to get all the donated stuff at the end of the day to come into our program so that we can produce this stream of organic, beautiful, fresh, lovely farm produce into that.
Did you start this foundation, or
Yes, I'm the founder.
How long ago?
This charity I started in 2016, and
Recently.
I did it. And this is the second one I started, but I did it really because of these people that are malnourished and coming from behind. So we have teenagers that are at risk in our inner cities, and we have homeless kids.
Yes.
And so I fed a lot of people with dry goods and less than good food. A lot of hungry people, good.
Right.
Just
Like
get the food
just
out.
Right.
But if you're sick, and if you're malnourished and you're coming from behind and you need to access your dreams, that comes from fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
That comes from healthy, sound nutrition. So we've done a lot of programs with teenagers at the Police Athletic League and the Youth Empowerment Centers with all these fruits and veggies. We've taught cooking classes.
Amazing.
We've taught them, oh my gosh, we have so much fun with them. One boy, he gets his big bag of food. It's like a grocery bag of food, okay? And on top is corn, but it's in the green. It's in the
It's in the husk.
Husk, right? So he takes it out and he's like, "What is this?" And there were, honestly, out of 30 kids there were about 7 who had never shucked a corn.
Oh my God.
Never seen corn.
Well, I'm sure there's kids in Boca that have never husked corn as well. Just saying.
Right.
I mean, think about it, right? If you go to some of these grocery stores, there are kids that have never done this.
Yes.
But the remarkable thing is that you started this so recently, 2 years ago, and I know Karen said you're looking for a new warehouse.
So my warehouse was sold, and we did try to buy it with a partner, but we were outbid, and so we do need a warehouse, and we're looking for about 15,000 square feet of space, because what we do is we bring the food in and it goes right out.
Right.
In, out, in, out. We're not interested in holding on to it. We basically, we know people who need it, so we call them and they come and get it, and out it goes. So we need about 15,000 square foot dry storage, and we have 18-wheelers pulling up all the time, so we need dock high space. That's ideal. So we are asking the community for help if anybody knows anybody, and of course this is a great tax write-off opportunity.
We should have asked Steve when he was here.
You get to.
We can still ask Steve-O.
Hey, Steve-O!
And as a matter of fact, remember that friend who was here that works at a big food company, not Cisco, but you met him. I don't know the food company.
Yeah.
They just bought a warehouse in Lake Worth. He said like 20,000 square feet. It was $4 million. He said, but for 21,000 square feet, that was like a really great deal. He said Lake Worth has a lot of great deals and a lot of warehouse space. It needs to be converted. They're in foreclosures, but maybe for your purposes, you don't really care what it looks like on the inside.
We've been searching. We've been working with commercial realtors. We've been working with our partners. Cisco is our sponsor. We've worked really hard.
Cisco should have warehouses.
Shaking around.
Cisco is like big.
They do. They have their 45th Street warehouse, and they've like huge, like 10 high stacks, and that's where my food is actually. That goes out to the schools. But in order to protect that environment and keep it all like commercial grade ready, you can't have my food coming in and out, or us coming in and out. It's all like super protected.
Wow.
Yeah, which is right. That's what we want,
So if you have any questions or you have some ideas, you can contact feedthehungry.org. Livinghungry.org. It's incredible. I can't believe the amount of homeless children and hungry children that we have in our community.
Hey, Dan, I need a big warehouse. 20,000? How many feet? 15,000 square feet. But you know somebody.
And I shall say, wish
You got a guy.
wisely. 15. Well, you would talk to. I got a guy. Let's talk to Jen as well.
Yeah, I got a guy. Probably we'll have somebody as
We'll
well.
talk to her. Let's talk to.
Tax write-off
Let's talk to Mr. Batmazian. We got lots of people to talk to.
Also. Yeah, these are guys big in the game.
And people, I mean, we're sponsored by the Palm Beach Post, and WPTV knows us. They tell our stories all the time. So if somebody is interested in helping and, benefit the community, we brag about them everywhere we go. We really do. Grateful.
It's incredible what you're doing. And I know we just have a few more minutes, and you now have had the girls change their clothes because Karen brought an entire wardrobe. P, are you changing? Yes?
Eventually.
Who's left? Teddy changed?
We have a we were supposed to be on remote at Hurricane Alley, and we canceled it because we couldn't do it. And there was going to be a fashion show in there. So we do the fashion show.
We've now turned the closet that there's no room in the closet, but somehow they are now changing in the closet.
And people were watching, and we lost the radio station. Oh, you changed.
All right, Teddy, let's see what you got on.
Well, you have something else on.
She changed.
You got something my size?
You got some as we're taking selfies.
Almost. You're like, this is the one. Yeah,
All right, so
Teddy's, what do you got on, Teddy? What's Karen, tell us about this dress.
Okay, this is more Miami. This is nice if you're going out for a date night, Miami style with some lace, and we have some like tiger print stripes. So it's a little sexy if you're going out for
I was going to say, there ain't a whole lot of dress in there.
I got to tell you, all their dresses, not a whole lot of dress in their dresses, but they look gorgeous in all of them.
Yep.
The length, I know, not a whole lot of length, but they're
your
beautiful.
Your mother better not be yelling at me. I didn't put them
It's
into this,
tradition,
Mom.
Freddie. Just
It's
tell
tradition,
Mom it's tradition.
And they're comfy, they're stretchy, they fit everybody.
Yes.
And you'll find you don't sweat, and I've worn them in weddings.
How does that make
They're
you
really
feel?
great.
It's really comfy. It's really comfy.
Right?
It's very like not constricted.
And with her hair, it all gets together. You know?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then you put her hair up, Teddy's hair up. She'll look gorgeous.
So-
It's like she completely transformed.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put some heels on her. Forget about it.
It's true.
You got a birthday coming up.
And Jess, what are you wearing?
And so Jess is wearing, we call that the Brazilian, what they're both wearing. It's the Miami look, and it's Brazilian to give your butt much more of a lift, right? And it's also slimming, and we have the leopard print. We have some fun prints going on, and it's more of a Miami look, but she has a corset back, little spandex thing going
Beautiful.
on. Put some heels on her and roar.
Pura Latina dress. Pura Latina.
How do people find your clothes? I know Steve-O said, and how do we get these? And she has a whole men's line as well.
She has a whole bunch of everything like.
So you find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, the whole thing. Designer_KWN, and that's how you'll find us. And you can email us at designerkwn@gmail.com, or give me a call at 561-254-0628. That's 561-254-0628. And come and shop with KWN. Hermilia and I will look forward to it.
And you're doing some clothes for Dawn and me and Freddie for next week, I think.
Yes, for
the train.
Brightline
For the Brightline train.
They're all getting arrested.
We're
Bring
gonna
bail
change
money.
in public? Is that what's gonna happen?
Who knows?
They're gonna be very sexy.
That'd be great.
You're going to be sexy, Freddie. Use people.
Use people.
Use people. Hey, use guys. You and Steve-O. You got Steve-O and use people. That's all I can say.
And he's coming.
Hey, you guys.
On the right line.
At least Danielle's coming.
Yeah, you'll have a nice photo shoot on the Brightline.
Yes. Bail money.
We got Danielle Boujon. She'll be there doing, you just got to take a photo up when you can.
Danielle Bouillon's going to be there too? We definitely getting arrested.
Yes, Danielle will be there for sure.
He
There
almost
is
got
no
us
doubt.
arrested at the BB&T.
Can you imagine if Karen actually puts Danielle in a dress? Talk about her girls. She goes,
all I
how
can
you
say is-
doing?
All I can say is keep your children home. That's all I can say.
But what you're all doing is incredible. And Karen, I'm telling you how Connecticut dropped you here as this Earth Angel and connecting all these foundations. Got a lot of people I need to connect you with that need to know about the cool clothes for kids, the food sources, see if we can help get you a warehouse and another place to call home. And Sophia, you're going to be at the bridal show on Sunday.
We're going to be doing here, and I want to connect with them. It's just so contagious what they're doing that you want to help. I mean, I have a lot of clients, so I want to think about my clients for what you just said too.
But Danielle, I want to definitely know about your hair.
Sophia's hair extensions. They are beautiful.
I want to know about your hair.
Well,
I want to know about your toes.
She's got the new hair extensions.
Oh, I missed that. Those are hair extensions?
Those are hair extensions?
Really?
Really? Wow.
And it's the clip.
It's the clip.
that we've been working on.
There's a
for
clip in
long
your
time.
hair?
Congratulations. Thank you.
Congrats.
The prototypes I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
wow.
Yes.
That's
You believe
amazing.
that?
It doesn't even look like you are
Doesn't.
wearing
You can't tell.
anything.
They're beautiful, right?
So let me get this right. If a man would if a person puts their hand through your hair, they're not
Okay,
gonna
I
feel a
just
clip.
said, wait.
But where's the clip at? Where's the clip?
The clips are,
Up on top?
Oh, wow. I just see
Can
it.
you see it?
Oh, yeah.
they're little.
Underneath.
Oh, I just see it. Yeah.
But the color is beautiful,
Now,
right?
do
The
you
color is
have
so
a lot of hair to
natural.
begin with?
I have a pretty good amount. I just don't have it long enough or like thicker how
Right.
I this 22 inches long hair.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks like all one head of hair.
And
I know, it's beautiful, isn't it?
I'm totally
You
confused.
snap it and you clip it. That's
It
it. That's
completely
how-
blend with
Let's
your
get
own
some.
hair.
We need to get some of that.
It goes with the dress and you just dress me.
I doubt she has something for me.
You never know what's going to happen here at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. And
How
there's
do you, wait,
gonna
wait a
walk
minute,
out
I'm
looking
intrigued.
different.
How do you match the hair so close?
Well, like Dawn said, I do hair, so I do custom orders, and that's how I started with my clients. I have my hair salon in Boca, and I've been doing hair one-on-one with my clients, and then I do the permanent, the one that you actually need me, and you keep it on for a month. And then a lot of people always say, but I just want it for the weekend, or just in an hour for the party, or for an event. So I started creating a hair clip because there's a hair clip in the market. There's only one clip in the market. The same clip everywhere. Here, China, Mexico, Europe. And a lot of people complain about the clip, that you gotta tease it, you gotta put hairspray, it doesn't stay. Long story short, I started creating this clip 5 years ago. A lot of different prototypes and what's good, and now it's out, but I'm working on the
Are they out?
prototype. Well, meaning like finally
We're still
trying
working
the
on it.
prototypes. I've been working with people to try them just to get the feedback.
How long does it take for someone to order hair to actually get it in her head?
When it's custom order, it takes me 2 weeks.
So you need 2 weeks runway in order for that to be that way.
Well, no, this is what I'm working to just have it ready, and you just take it and put it on. That's why I call it the flip clip, because you flip it and you clip it and you're out the door.
Well, Karen, you can dress me, and Sophia, I can try your extensions because I would love to be able to put my hair back.
That's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
I'm in.
Freddie, you
Can
wanna try
buy me
'em too?
When is when
The
we're
first.
doing okay, so I'm in. I bring the hair.
She's bringing hair.
Hair clip.
Don DeMarco, we are taking the Bright Line to a whole nother level.
Putting hair on the bright line.
Forget the insurance. We got clothes, hair, photography, and some
hilarious.
jewelry.
That's hilarious.
Thank you for coming along for the ride, Freddie.
I'm just gonna, somebody's got to control the camera.
I got to tell you, he does not make a pretty woman, so I'm going to wear the
They
hair for
put
the
me in
team.
wigs and stuff like that.
Oh, wigs.
Yeah, they put me in all that stuff.
Should we
No,
try
I
the
mean
clip?
long wigs, women wigs, and dresses, and everything
I
else.
tried on my dad. I was like, let me see if it
I
stays.
can imagine.
He said it's this long. It's no
Did
big
it stay?
deal. It did stay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
And Mara, you'll have to come back about your event in October. When it gets closer, we'll start promoting that as well to help you out. And Steve-O's going to be there. He's going to do
Steve
some
wants
music.
to get together and do something. He says for us to come up with an idea or something. I know that you have a big event when?
October 20th. It's called the Delray's Picnic in the Park. So we're going to have a giant picnic in Old School Square, and we're going to sell off all the different squares. People can have costumes, and it's themed. It's called like international cuisine and costumes.
That's
So
right,
that'll be
that's
really
right.
fun.
All right, guys, mark your calendar, Teddy. October 20th, Delray Picnic in the Park. She got it. Of course she does. Tell us the website again.
www.livinghungry.org.
Livinghungry.org. And Karen, for your clothing, people can order everything online.
Yes, at Designer KWN, or email us at designerkwn@gmail.com, or give me a call at 561-254-0628. We're coming out in the movie for the Lion Gate, so we're excited about that premiere coming soon. We'll tell you about that.
Lion Gate.
You know about that?
I know Lion Gate.
Is that the movie with
Yes, with
Mama Ali?
Mama Ali.
More coming. Sophia, if they want to get your hair extensions and come see you.
At Sophia Loren Salon, and you can call me at 561-441-4346, but I will see you on Sunday at the
Love Bridal Expo Sunday at Indian
Do you
Springs
remember
Country
when
Club.
we had her on the air, Sophia Loren?
And
what
Ken
was-
didn't believe it.
And what was the name of your friend?
Gina.
Gina Lollobrigida.
Gina Wood. Oh, well, that's right.
You did Gina Lollobrigida and Sophia Loren.
What?
Do you know that people called the radio station for days after that? And there was was that a joke? And says, no, it was real. This is, come
And there
on.
she is.
You're
Girl that works
Sophia
with-
Loren.
That's my name.
Love Bridal Expo on Sunday at Indian Springs Country Club from 1 until 4 p.m. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Supercharge your cells, energize your body with Pure Wave therapy. Are you ready for improved cell regeneration, less discomfort, a longer, healthier, vital life? Contact purewavenow.com for your consultation. PureWave technology strengthens the immune system and metabolism while activating hormone production. purewavenow.com, 561-965-7777.
you.